Look at this dude.
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hey man, if you haven't already done so, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, smash the like button, click that bell while you're at it so you can be a part of the Post Noti Gang family, best family on YouTube, and that's no cap, hands down. Hey man, we got a Dark Man video today. We got sexist man says blonde lady is dumb. We're gonna do less talking, more reacting. Let's dive right into this video. Let's go.
Oh, does this look like a nail salon to you, Blondie? Someone as pretty as you shouldn't waste her time trying to think. It's not your strong suit.
Excuse me?
I'm just saying you don't belong here. This is a job interview for highly qualified individuals, not a...
So just because she's a woman and because she's blonde, she's already being judged
cheerleading tryouts.
by this guy.
Okay, Sweets?
As you can see on my resume, my name is April, not Sweets.
Hey, you don't need to get so emotional. I was just making a joke. Speaking of jokes, I bet this is a hilarious read.
I think you'll find that my resume is quite impressive.
I don't even need to read this to know that you are not cut out to work here.
Man, if I was this lady, bro, just based off the first experience of meeting these people, bro, I would have been walked out. I'd have been like, I'm not working for you.
I'm confused.
Nah, could not be
Why
me.
would you assume that?
Oh, I'm sure you're confused. You're a blonde. Being confused is your natural state, isn't it? I don't think that's appropriate, Mark. Oh, well, then it's a good thing that I don't care what you think. I am your supervisor, not the other way around. Now, you understand that this is a highly competitive interview process, and you'll be up against applicants with real skill sets.
I ain't gonna lie, not only would I walk out and not work for an individual like this, but be careful walking to your car when you get off work, my boy.
An experience,
That's all I'm
correct?
saying.
We're not just going to hand you the job because you look nice in a pantsuit.
I think my resume demonstrates that I'm more than up for the challenge.
You went to Stanford?
That's right, where I finished top of my class.
Yeah? What was your major? Fashion design?
Economics,
Fashion design.
actually. And after Stanford, I got my MBA at Harvard, where I also graduated top of my class.
Oh, that's impressive. Yeah, and I'm sure that you accomplished all of this due to your brains, and not due to the fact that your professors wanted to date you. Come on, Bud, you cannot say that.
Excuse me? I'll have you know that
So he's pretty much just assuming just because she got some tits, bro, that's the only reason she was able to move up the ladder.
I earned my degrees by outworking everybody else in my class.
Yeah, sure you did. Oh, come on, don't give me that look. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just stating facts. Everyone knows blondes are not the brightest bulbs on the tree, because historically speaking...
I know the whole saying in regards of, you know, blondes and stuff like that. We're not living in a cave now. We all know the whole, you know, stigma in regards of blondies and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, man, whatever color your hair is does not define who you are.
Speaking, they've never had to be. It's simple evolution.
That is still highly offensive.
Hey, don't get mad at me. Get mad at Charles Darwin.
Why does that name sound so familiar? Charles Darwin. I don't know.
May I have a moment?
Maybe it's Darwin is what sounds familiar.
You can talk to people like that.
That part.
It's so not cool. Not to mention the legal implications. What if she sues you or the company?
Come on. That broad isn't smart enough to know she can even do
Broad. Damn, this guy is far from being professional, bruh.
that. Trust me.
For him to be a supervisor is surprising.
You can judge someone based on something so superficial like her hair color.
That part.
For all we know, she could be an amazing candidate.
There is no way a woman who looks like that is smart enough to do the job. The only thing we'll accomplish if we let her interview is wasting the company's time.
Every candidate has to pass a quantitative aptitude test, right?
So?
Let her take the test. We'll know soon enough if she can handle the job.
Exactly.
I don't need a test
Let the work speak for itself.
to tell me what I
Shit.
already know.
Wait. How about a bet? If she doesn't pass a test, I'll give you my next paycheck.
Your next 2 paychecks.
Damn. We putting money on the line like that? Do they get paid monthly or bi-weekly or weekly?
You have 30 minutes to
Because if they only get paid monthly, bro, 2 paychecks, that's 2 months without a check. That's crazy.
complete the aptitude test. You must score at least 85% or higher to be considered for a position at this company. The 2 who score the lowest will not be moving forward in this process.
Yeah.
You may begin.
Man, I hated taking tests, bro. That was, man, I kid you not. I don't even know how many times I used to play hooky from school and not go to school and play sick because I didn't want to take a test.
Would be the easiest money I
hate a
ever
test.
made. And that's time.
Scantron.
That was kind of fun.
You say that now, but it'll be more fun for me.
Bro, I kid you not, now that I think about it, I don't remember what grade I was in, but I know it was probably one of my younger grades, like elementary, middle school, probably middle school. But I remember I was so ignorant and also didn't really care about school. I used to just put the letter C on Scantron test, C on all for the answers, because the whole saying was like C is like the middle, like A, B, C, and then D, F. So C was always like the safe option for me. So I used to like do tests and just put all C's, and then sometimes I would barely pass. Sometimes I completely bombed the test.
Me, when you find out you failed, and I get to throw
Don't
you
do
out of
that,
the
y'all.
office.
Study.
Why are you so confident that I'm gonna fail?
Because this is the real world. You can't pass a test like this with your looks. It requires something that you lack. Brains. You all can wait here. This
He must have something. He must have something against women, bruh.
won't take long.
He's traumatized by something in his past. He probably got dumped and heartbroken by a blonde.
This will be hilarious.
Wait, that's how they're graded? I didn't know.
What now?
Hundo pussy. That's crazy. Watch. He's gonna make her retake it because he's gonna think she cheated.
No, that can't be right.
Oh, no. Actually, he's gonna do even worse. He's gonna erase her answers, put wrong answers. But it's already been printed on the actual Scantron 100%. So how are you gonna cover that up?
How did the test turn out?
Almost done. Running the last one now.
How'd she do?
You'll find out with everyone else. Go, get everyone back in the conference room. I'll be right behind you, okay?
That's so slimy, man. You're playing with people's livelihoods, bruh. How was he able to erase the 100% and put 55%? How was he able to?
Thank you all for your patience. I have the test scores here. They were a little surprising. Only one person here scored over 85%. And one person recorded the lowest score that this company has ever seen. Charles received the highest with an 87%. Congratulations.
Who scored the lowest?
And he's gonna say her.
Now, I tried to tell him that it would be a waste of our time, but my subordinate here just begged me to let you take this test. He was so confident that you were going to pass and prove me wrong, but then you blew it. Little Miss Blondie here scored 55%.
Like I said, you better be careful walking to your car after you clock out of work, my boy.
My 3-year-old nephew
I would take
could have
this
done better
extremely
with his
personal.
eyes closed. So do you want to Venmo me that cash, or would you rather just, sign your paycheck over?
There must be some mistake.
No mistake. Just like I've been trying to tell.
And not only is he being a slimy supervisor to his employee by taking 2 paychecks after he cheated the bet, but he's also being slimy towards her as well, just because she's a woman with blonde hair.
Tell you, you are not smart enough to work here.
I want to see that test.
Why? It's not going to change anything.
She's gonna see the erase, because even though you erase it, there's still gonna be a little tint of lead behind.
I know I aced that exam.
Don't be such a spoiled sport. Look, you tried your best, but it wasn't good enough. Just take the L.
There's gonna be some sort of crazy plot twist. Like either she is like undercover, she's testing out these employees at this company. I don't know.
There's no harm in letting her see the test.
You changed my answers.
I did no such thing.
Bink.
No, I didn't use my eraser once.
Told you.
Almost every answer on here has been changed.
I am not gonna stand here and let you hurl accusations at me. If you won't leave, I'll call security.
Go ahead. Call security. Let's see what happens then.
I really feel like she's undercover. I bet you she owns this company.
Security, you're needed in the conference room.
I
Right
bet you she's the one that created the test.
away. Thank you. You just made a big mistake. Both of you.
Oh, okay. We'll see about that.
Is there a problem, Miss Glass? Yes, there is a problem. Did you just say Mrs. Glass? No, as in our...
W Nate in the comments, cause I'm right.
Our new CEO.
You see, before I took this job, I heard awful rumors about your sexism and misogyny. I wanted to see if it was true before I made any personnel changes. And what I experienced today was shocking, to say the least.
I knew it.
This has just been a big misunderstanding.
Which part? The part where you spent the entire morning hurling vile insults my way? Or the part where you changed my test to cheat the system? Eric tried to get you to be professional, and all you did was threaten him in return. That's not the kind of manager I want working for me.
That part.
You're fired, bud.
You're fired, bud.
No.
Buddy.
Please, I need this job, okay?
I'm sure you do.
Well,
Yeah, now your livelihood's getting up, but you didn't give a when you was fucking with other people's livelihoods, bruh.
guess you should have thought about that before you decided to judge me on my appearance rather than the quality of my character then, huh?
No, hey, I didn't mean it, okay? I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't mean it.
It takes a lot of courage to stand up to your boss on my behalf.
It was the right thing to do.
I agree. Which is why I'm promoting you to Bud's old job. If you're up for it.
And now Mr. Bossman got demoted to being jobless, and whatever his position is, got promoted to being a supervisor. It's a win-win.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Miss Glass.
I guess we'll talk about the details of your new salary soon.
I'd love to. You were with me, you never have to work a day in your life.
That's a hard no.
Okay, so it looks like we switched over to a new storyline. So Darman does this with his bonus videos on that channel, where he's putting 2 videos within one video. Sometimes I've already reacted to it, sometimes I haven't. So we're gonna see what video this is.
For me.
You don't know what you're missing.
And that's okay with me. Here's your gin and tonic.
Sorry, it just slipped out of my hand.
So he just came to the bar with just an attitude just off rips. Okay.
But you know what? Somebody should clean this up so no one gets hurt.
Unbelievable.
My. What of you? You know, this whole maid thing that you...
So this is like another misogynist video, another storyline that deals with a disgusting individual, in other words.
got going on suits you a lot better than a bartender. Hey, don't be mad. This is a compliment to women like you.
Women like me?
Yeah, you know, women that coast through life on their looks alone. You're wasting your time in a dump like this. Look, a woman like you needs to flaunt it while you still got it. Hey.
So in other words, he's telling her to sell her body.
Beauty, I mean, it's gonna fade. Then what are you gonna do?
You know, you really shouldn't make assumptions about people based on how attractive they are.
Well, that's just the way the world works, sweetness. No, you need to lean into it, or you can lean into me.
I don't see how people like this feel okay acting in this way. I would feel so cringe, so wrong if I was to talk to a female in that way. I could never, bro. Now, obviously, let's say we get in a very heated argument, blase, you know, everyone says things they don't mean, but I could never be an individual, be like, hey, sweet cheeks, what you doing tonight? Like, what? No, not me.
That's never gonna happen.
Fine. You know what? Why don't you make me another gin and tonic?
You know, I would think that a big, important man like yourself would have better things to do with his time instead of harassing a woman just trying to do her job.
Well, actually, this is a big night for me. I'm selling my company for 10 times what it's worth. I found a buyer.
Congratulations.
This guy, he's a complete sucker. He's coming here tonight to sign the papers. I will be a multi-millionaire by the stroke of a pen.
And what does any of that have to do with harassing me?
Oh,
This is going to be very interesting because obviously this story is going to take a turn for the best in regards of how he's about to get his karma back. But something is about to take place. There's always a crazy plot twist. I'm trying to figure it out. We'll see.
nothing. It's just a huge plus. What do you call this, a clean glass? There's smudges all over the rim.
Look, I have other customers.
Oh, good. Then they should know about the service here. Listen up, people. This
Wow.
bartender here is
So
serving.
you're going to act like a fool as you're waiting for the person that's about to sign the multi-million-dollar deal. You're going to act foolish like this in public. Oh, that's smart of you, my boy.
Drinks in dirty glasses.
So smart.
So, drink up.
Stop it, will you? Fine. Here. Happy now?
Now, I'll tell you what. You just about are the worst bartender I ever met.
Wait, is he wearing a different... Is this a different... Wait, was he wearing that same outfit? Or a shirt?
But you have such a banging body. I mean, it is crazy hot.
Can you stop?
Fellas, this is not how you hit on a woman. Don't act nasty, bro.
Oh, glaring at me?
What? You should be flattered.
Well, I'm not. It makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, please. Come on. You know you only got hired here in the first place because the owner knew that hiring a hot girl behind the bar was going to draw in some customers.
I mean, obviously, it typically is women that is at the bar serving drinks. But, I mean, what do you expect? It's the same thing like if you go to Hooters. What, do you expect the waitresses to be in sweatpants and sweatshirts serving you hot wings? No, they walking around in booty shorts and their boobs sticking out their t-shirts, bro. I swear, that's how they attract customers at the end of the
Case in
day.
point.
As a matter of fact, I own the bar.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, did not see that one coming.
What do you do? Did your
See, plot
rich
twist already.
sugar daddy buy it for you? Because if he did, I will buy you 10 bars tomorrow. If that's what it takes.
I actually worked my
Too bad this deal is not going to go through, my boy.
tail off building this business up from nothing.
Can you top me off? Please? Look, I'm about to be a very rich man, and I'm gonna need a trophy wife. You certainly are worthy of that title, and you'll never have to work again.
Bro over here is going backwards, man. When you make it to a certain point in life, especially when it comes to money, wealth, depending on how much money you got, you want to run away from the people that's only in it for the money. You want to look for someone that doesn't give up about how much money you got. Like for me, the person I marry is not going to give up I'm a YouTuber or how much money I got in the bank account. My red flag, if I am with someone, like in a relationship with someone, and all they care about is in regards to like posting up with me and posting pictures, videos, and creating content, money, shopping, this and that and the other, bro, that's red flags, man. Like I want you in it for me, not in it because of who I am or what I do and how much money I got. You feel me?
I mean, isn't that the dream?
Well, that's not my dream. I actually like working here. It's what my father instilled in me when I was young.
Having your own independence and making your own money is one of the best things you could do for yourself.
All right, well, I guess your dad is a world-class idiot because that is the worst advice. A woman like you shouldn't be working. She should be looking for a rich man like me.
There's not enough money in the world for me to want to be with someone that's rude, arrogant, and nasty like you. I'm better off finding some stranger from a police lineup.
Honestly. Probably could.
This is my buyer. Hey, how's it going, man? Did you find the place all right? Oh, you're outside? Okay, I'm gonna meet up with you. All right, see ya.
Alright, like I said, I always try to figure out what the plot twist is going to be. I think the plot twist is this guy that's meeting up with the dude over here just with this deal. I bet you it's going to be her dad. Because she brought up her dad, explained to him how her dad made an impact on her life. And then he turns around and calls her dad stupid, pretty much. I bet you it's the dad pulling up right now. That's the plot twist. W Nate in the comments if I'm right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go off to make my fortune, but don't worry, because I'm gonna be right back to give you one last chance to make the decision for your future.
Or she's already married and she has a husband, and so happens the husband is about to pull up. Nope.
Hey, Tim.
Matt.
It's gonna be her father.
How's it going?
It's gonna be her father.
Hey, thanks for coming tonight, man.
Got it. Calling it
It's my
now.
pleasure. I'm in town to surprise my daughter anyway. I rarely get to see her anymore. She's so busy. She's a brilliant entrepreneur, and I'm very proud of her.
A business owner.
Oh, she sounds wonderful.
She is.
Excellent. Have you ever been here before?
Are you kidding? They make the best old fashions in town.
All right. Well, you are in for a treat. Because this bartender, absolute smoke show. I mean, wait till you see her.
You talking about his daughter, my boy? You better be careful.
I mean, she's a terrible bartender.
Tread lightly.
But her body is just...
Hey. I don't go to
Put W Nate in the comments, cause I called it.
bars to ogle the staff.
Oh, neither do I, man. I was just joking, you know? Guy talk. Come on, let's get some old fashions.
God talk.
See, this is what I
He
mean.
didn't even park the vehicle in a parking spot for him to look like.
You know, what kind of bartender doesn't stay behind the bar? Hey, come on. We need two old fashions here pronto.
That's not necessary. I'm sure they're just busy. Let's focus
You're already acting like a fool, bruh.
on why we're here. You know, I've been analyzing your company's financials, and I have to say, impressive.
Thank you. And I must say, with your investment in your business savvy, we're going to increase our profit margin 100-fold.
Well, I see the potential to make a lot of money for both of us. And so I guess the only thing that's left is for you to sign here, and it's a done deal.
Done deal. All right. Oh, that's the bartender I've been telling you about. Huh? Am I right?
He should have hurried up and signed it when he had the chance, cause it's too late now, my boy.
Oh, there you been. You know, my friend over here has been waiting for an old-fashioned forever.
Hey, Dad.
Oh my goodness!
Hi.
Why didn't you tell me you're coming to
I
town?
wanted to surprise you.
How do you two know each other?
This is my daughter, Leslie.
Well, things got a little awkward for you, my boy.
What? I thought you said that your daughter was like this brilliant entrepreneur.
Leslie owns 5 restaurants and 3 bars that she built from
Talk about a businesswoman.
the ground up by herself. I even offered to loan her money to get her started, and
She has 8 different businesses, 8 different locations, and she works at one of the well, she probably works at all the locations part-time, you feel me?
she turned me down. I'm very proud of her.
Look, I told you before. You really shouldn't make assumptions about people based on looks alone. Dad, why are you with this guy?
I knew it was either going to be the dad or she so happened to have a husband. I knew it.
I was thinking about buying out his company, but after hearing what he said about you, I'm not so sure.
Oh, I'm sure he had plenty to say.
That's so.
Ugh,
Did you think that I was like,
not looking so good for you, my boy.
I was being serious? I was just joking.
I was just
You think
joking.
it's funny to call my daughter a smoke show who's terrible at her job? Is that what you think is funny?
That sounds like something he would say. Dad, he's been harassing me since he entered the door.
Is that so?
What? Harassing? I was just kidding around, Tim.
I was just kidding around.
Dad, you should have heard what he said about you before you got here.
Calling you stupid.
Oh, really? What did he say?
He said that you're a total sucker for overpaying for his company.
AKA stupid.
And that you're a world-class idiot.
AKA
for
stupid.
instilling a strong work ethic in me.
Is that right?
Oh, and he told me that I'm wasting my time working here. That I should quit and become his trophy wife.
Now, that is a gross misconception of what I said. Look, your daughter's exaggerating.
You know what, Max? It's fine. As far as I'm concerned, the deal's
Hopefully you had enough money in your bank account to pay for those drinks you got at the bar.
off. I refuse to be in business.
Watch him not even have the money to be able to pay for it, and then she has to call the cops, and then he ends up going to jail for not paying the
Or
tab.
anybody who mistreats and demeans women.
Like I said, you should have signed it when you had the chance.
Give me that.
Please, please, please. Move this
Now who looks like the sucker?
If I don't have this money, my company's gonna stink if I don't have this investment.
Well, I guess you better start looking for some life jackets because it's over, Max. Let's go have dinner after your shift. I'm staying at the Four Seasons.
Yeah, sounds good, Dad. You know what? This whole sad, pathetic look you got going on suits you much better than being arrogant. Just FYI.
Oh, well, damn.
Stop laughing at me!
Well, you should have picked better words, my boy. A better word choice could have suited you better, my boy. But anyways, y'all, if you guys made it to the end, I greatly appreciate it. Smash the like button, leave a comment, click that bell while you're at it. Till next time, I'm gonna see y'all next time. I'm out.